Hey guys, welcome to Aren't You Exhausted? I am your biggest bag bitch host, Ashley, and today we're going to be talking about messy talk.
Ew.
This is a group of women, mostly women, who go about cleaning up their messy homes. Now, this is beyond messy. A lot of the times, these women are showcasing the aftermath of lengthy depressive episodes where their homes are, for a lack of a better term, absolutely disgusting. There's usually animal waste, it's trash, food, just inexcusable of why it's not picked up. Now, normally we wouldn't really have an issue with this. If you want to be messy and that's what you want to do and how you want to live your life, go do it. Like, whatever. It's not harming anybody but yourself. But these people are showcasing themselves doing these cleanups, and you see kids' toys, you see kids' clothes, you see diapers, you see pet toys, you see pet cages, you see pets. There's really no excuse at this point to let it get to this level of filth when you have children and animals that are dependent upon you for the life that they're living. And I know a lot of people give the gripe that, well, they're showing that they're trying to improve their situation. They're showing you that they're cleaning up the situation. But what a lot of people don't know, that these people have been doing this for years. They have a history on the platform of regurgitating the same content, cleaning it up for views and sympathy and donations and, Amazon wish lists, then turning around and letting it get back to the same state it was in, or sometimes even worse. You can't claim mental illness. You can't make that excuse for how you've let it get to this point, especially if there are other people living in the home. But more so, you are the adult. You have a duty as a parent to at least keep a clean home and be able to feed and take care of the children that you have. If you cannot, you must seek help. And in this situation, going on the internet and pulling at heartstrings and asking for donations and asking for people to donate and send you money is not asking for help. That is just enabling the situation at hand. And that is, you need actual mental health help, and you need to be assessed for something. You need some kind of outside help that isn't the internet that you're pandering to. These people have received thousands of dollars in donations and goods from Good Samaritans on the internet that are just coming across their content and wanting to feel better and feel like they're donating to a just cause, only to be essentially scammed. These people are doing this for a living in most cases. So it's so enraging to watch in real time that these people are constantly taking advantage of people that are unaware of their presence online. And so far, like, there's a few of them that I've had bad feelings about. Resilient Jenkins is one of them, having 7 kids in a 1-bedroom apartment with 4 cats and a husband that won't work and she won't work, and they're trying to make social media a thing, is just ridiculous. On top of that, not keeping a clean home when you both don't have jobs and you have that many kids, it's whatever. But then we have Amanda here that has been doing this for years, since the pandemic at least, and has yet to clean up her act. Like, literally clean up her act. And we keep creating these excuses when people hold her accountable for the condition of her home and the fact that she has children and the fact, like, all of this stuff. And she's like, well, I have mental illness. I'm doing something to correct it by cleaning. But people are like, yeah, you've done this before, though. Like, literally, your whole channel is constantly doing this over and over and over again. And then we have the Domestic Survivor 1. She's went by plenty of other names. Her accounts keep on being blocked for some reason. Who knows why? But again, another creator that is using trauma and misinformation to victimize themselves and bring on the sympathy from viewers at their totally disgusting house. I'm sorry. We wouldn't let the elderly live like this. If you saw an elderly person living like this, and that's just one person, only taking care of themselves. If you saw an elderly person living like this, you would call adult services on them. You would get them in some kind of facility because obviously they cannot take care of themselves. Why are we allowing these full-grown women that oftentimes are married and have full-grown men in their lives, that neither party is cleaning up after these children and making sure that they have a clean home to live in? Why? Why are we doing this? Listen, we all have our lazy moments. We all have times where we're like, oh, we'll put off something for later, procrastinate, taking the trash out. Oh, we let it pile up a little bit. The trash needs taken out. Now I have 2 bags to take to the dump instead of just 1. Or, oh, I'll clean out my car later. You know, all of us have like a little bit of laziness, but when it comes to the home and when you have children in that home, that can be traumatic for them, having to deal with that, having to be ashamed in school because they see that their counterparts are cleaner than they are, and being probably bullied about it. Not being able to bring friends over because your house is too filthy and you feel embarrassed because your house smells like cat piss or dog piss or shit. I don't know. I feel like the parents in this situation are very narcissistic and very self-serving to where their child's needs are not being met and they're just advertising their misfortune on the internet for a few dollars, not realizing the amount of shame and ridicule that their children are later going to have to deal with when inevitably the kids come across the videos online. It's being documented, and that's just a shame that they are willing to put their children through that. It's almost like the family vloggers. This is like if Ruby Frankie had also kept an unkept home while abusing her children. Like, that's just a little bit worse than what these people are doing, because these people are not showing abuse of their children, but they are abusing them in the fact that they're making them live in this filth and they're making it normal and glamorizing it almost by showcasing, oh, look how filthy my house is, and people are going to pay me money to help me clean it. And then I'm going to in turn return that favor and, you know, show respect by letting it get back to the state it was in previously, because my mental health. How do you all feel about messy talk? I know messy talk began to kick up steam during COVID. People were finding avenues of creating content that didn't take a lot of thought. And there was already cleaning content creators and organizational content creators on both TikTok and YouTube. So why not transition to cleaning a lived-in space, is what they quoted it as. Like, this is a lived-in house. No, this is a fucking filthy trash dumpster. Like, this is a dumpster. This also a dumpster. Everything needs removed. Just clean slate, carpet, everything pulled up, start fresh, burn it. Just burn it.